are back to talk about the care and handling of antique books. I would say that the first step you should do when handling any book, any, antique or new, is you take the book, open it, and smell. I would argue books are an intimate experience which should encompass all the senses, such as smell, the way they look, everything. All the senses. As to the use of gloves, people will argue all the time, oh, when you handle an antique book such as this or any of them, that you should always wear white gloves or whatever gloves they got. I would argue against that. When you're handling a book with gloves, you don't have all the senses that are on the tips of your fingers. When you're turning pages, you could conceivably damage the pages of these very frail books. You can't just grab a glove and start just turning pages like crazy. I'm not wearing gloves. I want to feel it. I want to experience this book. I want to smell it. I want to turn the pages, and it already has some age and damage on it. We're trying to prevent that. Wearing gloves, I believe, would cause more damage. Let me say this. If you want a better answer than wearing gloves, wash your hands. I don't know why this is such a big deal. People can't seem to wash their hands. When you wash your hands, wash them with a glycerin-based soap. That will take off all the oils off your skin, all the makeup, whatever you got on your hands. Another thing that's really bad with handling antique books, don't lick your fingers to turn the pages. As I said, for me, antique books are a more intimate experience. You want to be able to feel the book, engage all the senses. Cradle her spine in your hands firmly. Open her up. Enjoy her scent. And take your fingers and... You nasty boy. Yeah, and turn the page. All right, let's have a look at this book here. And it's on ecclesiastical history. This book is fantastic. And of course, it's in French. And my French is a little bit rusty.
Pas un mot.
Actually, I know all the French I need to know. I know the lyrics to Lady Marmalade. Am I right? Oh, this book here is from 1754. Now, as you may have guessed, it's written not just in French, but in Old French. Now, this book here, being in an older version of French, is going to kind of be a theme with all of our antique books. And it still has the original ribbon placeholder right here. Then we got these two books here from 1820. And they're in really good shape. Beautiful books. 1820. This here is a two-book set from 1820. From what I understand, this book is the memoirs of Madame Seward. And it's about life before the French Revolution and during, as well as under Napoleon. And these two books are actually really interesting. Great research material here. And of course, these books are in French too. Can someone write a book in English? All right, then we got this book here. This one's from 1873, which is actually a family Bible. Truly an incredible tome. Something that's been in our family, obviously, since 1873. And this Bible is written in the language of the gods. It's written in Norwegian. And not just Norwegian, Old Norwegian. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. This book here is by Gervais Markham, so you know it's going to be in English. Let's crack this thing open and take a look. It's in Old English. Although this book came out in 1968, it is number 87 of 100 and is sort of a copy of the original by Gervais Markham in 1634. And since it's literally a copy of the original book, would it have killed them to make the images larger on the pages? Look at all this wasted space on the pages. And of course, it's a great book because it was written by a Markham. And of course, in the future, we'll pull out other books from the archives and have a look at them, but hope you enjoyed it. So come back and have a look. We got thousands of them. It's just a little bit of dirt.